In this video, we are going to explain what we mean by dark electronic music, and then define the most popular 6 subgenres. The top 6 subgenres of dark electronic music are Dark Techno, Industrial, Cyberpunk, Dark Synthwave, Dark Ambient, and Dark Trance or Psytrance. We will be telling you the most significant songs for each genre. Also, we will present you an example song per genre. Let's begin, shall we? What is dark electronic music? Dark electronic music is a genre that offers a rich tapestry of sound, emotion, and cultural significance. Emerging from the shadows of the electronic music scene, it encapsulates a myriad of styles drawing upon influences from industrial, gothic, and ambient music. This unique genre often explores darker themes, utilizing synthesized sounds and haunting melodies to evoke a sense of introspection and otherworldliness. It remains a vehicle for exploration and expression, appealing to those who seek something beyond the superficiality often found in mainstream music. Dark electronic music reveals the beauty in darkness, inviting listeners to confront their fears and find solace in the shadows. Its ability to blend sound, emotion, and culture makes it a genre that not only entertains but also challenges and inspires. Whether you are a longtime enthusiast or a newcomer exploring its depths, the world of dark electronic music is one that promises to remain ever-evolving and endlessly fascinating. The rave may never end as long as the echoes of its haunting melodies continue to resonate in the hearts of its listeners. Dark electronic music explained. We are of the opinion that this techno-like aggressive musical genre appeared because of the need to give the alternative scene some music suitable for club setting. Metal is the kind of music that tastes best when experienced live, but it is not the ideal music to be played in clubs, not really a good music to dance to. And here comes dark electro / industrial, perfect for dance floors and clubs. It still has some elements of metal like harsh vocals, it is still hard to digest for people from the outside world, but it also has all those elements which keep a good party going. Important thing is that dark electro / industrial is a DJ-able kind of music. There is little scope for DJing in rock metal. In dark electronic, you can use all the tricks from the techno scene and get away with it. Okay, we would not recommend scratching, but apart from this, everything else is allowed. Obviously, alternative DJs jumped at the opportunity to get the best from dark independent and techno worlds. The DJs who usually organize parties as well are the lifeblood of the dark electro community. Unlike in the techno scene, they have not replaced the bands, but they are at least as important as the bands. This gives a good incentive to pursue the alternative DJ career, even though there is little rewards other than recognition in the scene. The ability to have an alternative rave-like party made dark electro very popular among the followers of the dark scene, even if outside of the clubs they have different musical preferences. Predominantly, guitar-oriented goth subculture embraced dark electro, and now it became a fully recognized part of the wider goth / dark scene. The situation in the goth scene is actually quite unique. The two streams, gothic rock and dark electronic, coexist in perfect harmony. Well, let us not talk here about the usual too much guitars versus too much techno arguments, despite of being on the opposite sides of the barricade. Dark Techno. Techno is a form of electronic dance music defined by repetitive rhythms, synthetic textures, and an emphasis on mood, movement, and minimalism. Dark Techno is marked by its aggressive tempo, ranging from 120 to 140 beats per minute, and a preference for minor keys and dissonant harmonies. The genre often utilizes thick, distorted bass lines and atonal drones to create a sense of unease and tension. Dark Techno typically features heavy bass lines, distorted synths, and industrial-style percussion. Now, let's have a glance at the 2 popular and genre-specific dark techno songs, and then listen to a typical dark techno track. Please enjoy. Industrial music. Industrial music is characterized by a vigorous and abrasive fusion of electronic music with elements of other genres, typically rock, hardcore punk rock, punk, and metal. Industrial music artists often use instruments commonly applied in rock music, such as the guitar, bass, and drums, and pair them with sequencers and synthesizers, which are more typical for dub, dance music, or hip-hop. The result of this crossover of divergent elements and instruments traditionally leads to a harsh, menacing, and transgressive sound, further incorporating vocals, high repeatability, tape loops, and intentional mechanical qualities. The genre's provocative and strident personality is also often reflected in the subject matters of the compositions and the aesthetics associated with them. Industrial music artists often deal with rather controversial themes and taboos. Musically, lyrically, and visually, they address topics such as sexual perversion, like in 9 Inch Nails' song Closer, addiction, dehumanization, alienation, cultural violence, fascism, and other extremist political ideologies, or the occult. Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is a genre of electronic music that combines elements of industrial, techno, and alternative rock. It is characterized by its dark, dystopian themes, often featuring lyrics about technology, cybernetics, and virtual reality. Cyberpunk is primarily a visual and literary genre, and cyberpunk music could be any music that displays synergies with cyberpunk's key topics of technology, industry, and griminess, alternative culture, dysfunctional society, and so on. Because of the technological aspect, a large swath of electronica music could be considered cyberpunk as soon as someone chose to draw the association. The griminess or social breakdown aspect also encourages incorporation of industrial and other techno-influenced rock bands. Such human-fronted acts also have an obvious parallel with one focus of cyberpunk, the effect of technology on people. Dark synth or dark synthwave. Dark synth is a subgenre of synthwave music that embraces dark and dystopian themes, often evoking feelings of horror and suspense. It combines elements of synthesizer music with the eerie sounds of horror movie soundtracks, creating an atmospheric and haunting sonic experience. Now, let's have a glance at the two popular and genre-specific dark synth songs and then listen to a typical dark synth track. Dark Ambient. Dark Ambient is a genre of post-industrial music that features an ominous, dark droning and often gloomy, monumental, or a catacomb-inspired atmosphere, partially with discordant overtones. It shows similarities with ambient music, a genre that has been cited as a main influence by many dark ambient artists, both conceptually and compositionally. Dark ambient often consists of evolving dissonant harmonies of drones and resonances, low-frequency rumbles and machine noises, sometimes supplemented by gongs, percussive rhythms, bull roarers, distorted voices, and other found sounds, often processed to the point where the original sample cannot be recognized. Generally, the music tends to evoke a feeling of solitude, melancholy, confinement, darkness, and isolation. Dark Psytrance. Trance music is a genre of electronic music known for its melodic, hypnotic qualities and energetic tempo. Its key components feature repetitive beats, uplifting synths, and emotional melodies. The goal is to create a euphoric, almost meditative state for listeners. Dark Psytrance is characterized by having obscure, deep, and more eschatological background that leads into profound meditation of death, night, and transcendence, often with dismal sounds and heavy bass lines. In addition to its musical characteristics, Psytrance is also known for its spiritual and philosophical elements, which are often reflected in the lyrics and themes of the music. Many fans of Psytrance see it as a form of self-expression and a way to connect with others who share similar beliefs and values. Overall, Psytrance is a unique and dynamic genre that blends elements of trance, techno, and psychedelic rock, creating a powerful and immersive musical experience for its listeners.